Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good, man? I didn't even get a chance to comb my hair, man. What's good? What's good? Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Let us get it going. Let us get it going. You heard? Let us get it going, man. Let's get these likes up. Let me know where y'all are coming in from. I already know we got my New York people in the building, so y'all ain't even got to say nothing. Just let me know where the rest of y'all coming in from, man. Shout out to the DMV in the building as always. Pull up, pull up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where y'all coming in from, man? Where y'all coming in from? Shout out to Australia in the building, Ghana in the building, Miami in the building, Florida in the building. Yes, sir. Pull up, pull up. Is that Jacksonville in the building? Houston, Texas in the building. I think Tampa Bay in the building, Trinidad in the building, Bay Area in the building. What up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Baldwin Hills in the building. Canada in the building. What's good? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this thing popping. You heard? Brooklyn in the building. I already know the New York people going to be up in here, man. New Haven, Connecticut. What else we got? North York. What else we got? New York did a great one. Yeah. All right. So let's get into it, fam. Let's get into it, man. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shout out to Mississippi in the building. Yo, I think coming into this series, my first pick was the Spurs in 7, right? I originally said the Spurs in 7, but then I was like, all right, maybe Spurs in 6, Spurs in 7. Why did I say that? Because coming into this series, a lot of people thought, and I don't know why, that the Knicks had no chance. People thought the Knicks were just like going to go in there and lose. And I'm like, the Knicks are actually good. If you're watching these games, the Knicks have arguably the best closer in the playoffs in Jalen Brunson. Arguably. And when I was watching that game in that first half, first quarter, second quarter, and Brunson had the knee extension, then I saw him limping, I said to myself, well, damn, it looks like Jalen Brunson is not going to be able to go. And boy, oh boy, was I wrong. Because not only did he find a way to fight through it, this man scored 13 points. 13 in the fourth quarter. Now, he shot the ball over 30 times, but I don't care. Because you're in the NBA Finals. This isn't the time to be efficient. This is the time to win. Who cares what your shooting percentages are? Are you doing enough to win? Them Epstein files looking like they dog. So let me pull this up real quick, man, because this is freaky right here. So let me pull this up. So for those of y'all know, I posted this. I saw this post, excuse me, early in May. And I want to show this to y'all. This was like early last month. It says, new leak Epstein files suggest the NBA is scripted and the champions have already been decided from 2019 to 2026. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I click on the email. I want to read it for y'all because at the time when I read it, I was laughing my ass off. But now it ain't looking so funny. It says this. Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? Where are you? And when are you coming back to New York? Here's the updated list of the NBA champions for the next 10 years. Please keep this internal. 2019 Raptors, Lakers 2020, Bucks 2021, Warriors 2022, Denver 23, Boston 24, Oklahoma 25, 26, the New York Knicks. So when I read that, like over a month ago, I busted out laughing. I'm like, the Knicks? What you mean the Knicks are going to win the final? The playoffs hadn't even started yet. You talking about the Knicks, you got the Boston Celtics, you got the Spurs, you got the Thunder. And I was like, the Knicks. Folks, I was watching that game and I'm saying to myself, if they rigging this, I don't know how they doing it. Because these dudes look like they genuinely missing shots. Let's get into the box score and let's try to get these likes up, by the way. So let's get into the box score here. Let's start off with, excuse me, the Knicks. Let's start off with the Knicks. So what did they do? Let me see if I can pull this up here. Okay, perfect. So for the Knicks, OG Anunoby, when the Knicks got down by, I think, 14 points, OG Anunoby was pivotal for the New York Knicks coming back. If you watch that game, if OG Anunoby doesn't have, I think it was either that third or fourth quarter where he hit like, I think it was either 2 or 3 consecutive threes, the Knicks don't get back in this game. So he was pivotal. He finished the game with 17 points, 3 rebounds on 3 of 6 shooting, right? Excuse me. So he was big at a key moment. Karl Anthony Towns had 18 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. Very solid game from Karl Anthony Towns. Very solid game. Mikal Bridges had 9 points. He only attempted 6 shots, though. But Jalen Brunson, who scored 13 of his 30 points in the fourth quarter, he went 12 of 31. Let me tell you why I like the fact that he went 12 of 31. Because even though his shots weren't going down, he was still aggressive. And the fact that he shot the ball that much showed me that he was still confident in his ability to make shots. Some players, when they go cold, they just stop shooting. They stop shooting altogether. But Brunson knew he had to remain confident in his shot in order to give his team a chance to win. So although he shot the ball 31 times, if he didn't keep shooting, he's not having those 13 points in the fourth quarter. Hey, guys, let's try to get these likes up to 150 likes. Then you had Landry Shamet. Now, Landry Shamet goes a far way back. I remember, and I think Landry used to be a Clipper. I remember when he was a Brooklyn Net. And Landry Shamet has been one of these guys that has a great-looking three-point shot, but he always misses. That was Landry. That's why he bounced all over the league. He had a great form, great shot, but every time he shot, he would always miss. So to see him find a place with the Knicks and is playing his best basketball of his career in the playoffs, his best basketball of his career, he's playing it right now. He came off the bench with 13 points, 1 rebound. But get this, he went 5 of 9 from the 3. Looks like Wemby can't handle big bodies on him. From the 3, right? So, and then, of course, you had some other players, McBride, that chipped in 6 points. But if you look at the Knicks, man, they were monsters on the board. They had 49 rebounds, and although the Spurs had 54, but the Knicks were pretty solid on the rebound. So let's get to the Spurs. Vassell, he had 9 points, 9 rebounds. Champagne had 16 and 10. That's good. Victor had 26 and 12. I'm going to get to him in a minute. Stephon Castle had 17 points. De'Aaron Fox did not have a good game. De'Aaron Fox only scored 7 points on 3 of 13 shooting. That's not going to get it done. That's not going to get it done. De'Aaron Fox needs to be better than that. And he's had a few stinkers in these playoffs. Dylan Harper was arguably the one that was keeping the Spurs in the game in the first half. He finished his game, and mind you, he's a rookie. He finished his game with 16 points and 8 rebounds. I have nothing negative to say about it because he's a rookie, right? He's a rookie, so there's not much more to expect from him. Let's talk about, and then, of course, let's talk about Wemby. So Wemby finished the game with 26 points, 12 rebounds. He only shot 28% from the floor. Let me tell you the difference between Wemby in this game and other games. Wemby in some of the other games in the playoffs, especially the Western Conference Finals, when he stopped making shots, Wemby would just kind of drift out there. He would just kind of like drift in the offense. He would shoot occasionally. So I like the fact that the Spurs went to him late in the game and he was able to get something going and he didn't stop shooting. So to me, yes, he didn't shoot particularly well from the floor. He didn't have an outstanding game, but at least he remained aggressive. Whereas in some of those other games, Wemby would just not keep, like, he would just stop scoring. So Wemby had 26 and 12. So let's get into my outlook of this series. Let me just read this comment here. It says Spurs coaches to blame. He let them play too expansive. Nobody pounded the ball in the paint. Appreciate the comment. Here are my thoughts here. I think that we are in store for a slugfest. I think that this is going to be a long series. I think that the Spurs are going to make an adjustment or make adjustments in game 2. And I think that they're going to be able to bounce back in game 2 and win at home. In terms of the Knicks are showing you that they're not a fluke. The Knicks, if I'm not mistaken, have won 12 straight games. It's either 12 or 13 straight games in the playoffs. Coming into this game, I believe, if not, they were not the best, one of the top 3 defense and offense in the playoffs. So the Knicks have a real shot to win. And the Knicks can win. The Knicks can win. Forget about what the media is saying and all of that. The Knicks can win because they have all the players that can compete against the Spurs in terms from a personnel standpoint, and they have a closer. So Victor, if he wants to capture his first ring, he's going to need to play better. He's going to need to play better because as the series goes on, a lot of these guys for the Knicks are going to find their confidence. Karl-Anthony Towns is going to have a breakout game. And if the Spurs also want to be successful, De'Aaron Fox has to give you a little bit more than 7 points. My God. He said Wemby choke. Yeah, these are LeBron fans. This sounds like something LeBron fans would be saying. It's either LeBron fans or like Oklahoma City Thunder fans. How the hell did he choke with 26 and 12 in his first playoff game? How the hell did he choke? I'm confused. This got to be LeBron fans in the comment section because they're the only ones that be hating like this, bro. I don't think Knicks fans will be doing this because I think the Knicks fans are more excited about the Knicks winning than them talking about this. Got to be LeBron. It has to be them. It has to be LeBron fans doing this because that's what they're known for. Yeah, it's them because I'm seeing some of these screen names. It got to be them. This got to be them. Boy, oh boy, we got a series on our hand, guys. We got a series on our hand. The Knicks can win. The Knicks can win. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm torn. I'm rooting for the Spurs because I like Wemby. And I want to see Wemby get his first ring. But I also grew up in New York. And damn, it would be great to see the Knicks get a win. So it's not like one of those series where it's like I hate the opposing team. I'm just enjoying the ride. Before we went live, I was like, yo, let's prepare 2 thumbnails and like, let's get it ready. Because we were going to go live regardless. So I'm here as a basketball fan, and I think this is going to be an exciting series, but this is a shocker. For them to go on the road and win that game is a shocker. Yeah, these are LeBron fans. This is them. LeBron fans already hating on Wemby. God damn, bro. Y'all already hate. Golly, man. Y'all some hating that, bro. He said, I'm not a LeBron fan, but Towns displayed that Wemby would have trouble against the bigs in the 90s. Appreciate the comment. Wemby had a crucial turnover late in the 4th. Yeah, he did. I'm not here to defend Victor Wembanyama, man. You play bad, we're gonna call it like we see it. But the Knicks, you got to give them some credit too. The Knicks played very, very well. He said, according to the Epstein files, Knicks will win the finals. Scripts have already been written until 2030. I'm watching this game, bro. I don't see how it was scripted. This looked like them dudes just lost. Another thing I wanted to point out was I thought that the Spurs coach didn't do a good job with calling timeouts towards the end of that game. I don't think he did a good job managing the game in the last 2-3 minutes. I thought there were times where they should have been able to kind of stop the bleeding and get his players organized again. I don't think that he did. I don't think that he handled that the best way that he could have. So let me read this. It says Landry's a career 38% shooter. He actually led the NBA in three-point shooting for 2 years in a row for the Clippers. 45 definitely is what has led to the movement. Yeah, appreciate the comment, man. I just remember Landry Shamet from when I used to watch him. Whenever the big threes needed to be made, he would just miss them. And this time in his career, he's not. There's a reason that he's played on, I think, 8 teams. There's a reason for that, but I appreciate the comment. Let me read the next one here. It says, "Can I pour honey now or later?" You can pour honey. You can pour honey whenever you want to. The question is, who are you pouring it on? You ain't pouring it on me. You can go ahead and pour it on yourself, but you ain't. If you want to pour it on yourself, my boy, go ahead, man. But you're not pouring it on me. I can tell you that, because I don't know why we got to pour honey in game one. Wemby has got to get in the paint. Yeah, absolutely, man. Nah, Shaman been good, just underrated. LaFraud saw this happening. What? I don't like honey anymore now. La Honey. La Diddy is at home making a call to join. Yo, man. Speaking of Diddy, man. Yo, man. I know some of y'all seen. Did y'all see that Diddy did y'all see the Diddy Daphne shenanigans? Did y'all see that, bro? I've never seen somebody collect so many L's like Diddy has, man. Diddy got like a bag of L's that he walks around with, bro. It's like I don't even understand. You know how Sonic used to run through them rings? That's how Diddy's running through those L's, bro. This dude then caught like 100 L's, man, in like the last. You ain't seen it, dog. You don't need to watch that, bro. I saw that and I was confused. I was absolutely confused when I was watching that thing. I was confused the whole time. I was watching and I'm saying to myself, what is this all about? Like, what am I looking at here? And Diddy, more importantly, what are you looking at? I don't know if y'all seen that video, man, but it was highly confusing. It was confusing. Anyway, we're gonna leave that Diddy talk alone, man. Let's talk about this game. Sonic running through the ring. I'm telling you, bro. Like, it was crazy. 11 of 14 from 3. What the F were the Spurs thinking? Yeah, the Spurs didn't have a good enough game, man. The Spurs, I don't know if they were listening to the media. I don't know if they were drinking their own Kool-Aid. But, man, I got to tell you this, man. I was wrong. For the Knicks fans and alive, I was wrong. I didn't think the Knicks had a chance against the Thunder or the Spurs. I didn't think so. It was only towards the very end. Well, I'm like, well, damn. When I had to do my predictions and I thought about it, I said, man, the Knicks could win. We all thought that the Knicks had no chance. People were talking about they're going to get swept, Spurs in 5 or Thunder in 5. Like, that's what we thought. So for the Knicks to come out here, he said, you're wrong a lot. Well, at least I get paid to be wrong. Then for the Knicks to come out here and win game 1, bro, that's very impressive. He said too many threes when you have a 7-foot alien, but that's coaching. That's coaching, and that's also Victor. And that's where Victor needs to evolve. And I noticed something that Victor does a lot. Victor will be standing at the top of the key. He will get whatever matchup he wants. He will make his move, and he never continues to the basket. he seldom, like the only time you see Victor actually beat his man and go all the way to the rack is when he has a clear lane, like he had that dunk. And I feel like too many times Victor is not going to the rack and attacking the rack enough. He just ends up going there. Then he picks up his pivot foot, and now he's doing like this spinning derby, like the damn Tasmanian devil. And he's looking for who to pass it off to or throwing up some herky jerky shot. I feel like Victor could put more pressure on the defense if he drove to attack the basket a little bit more. And I get the fact that he has a size advantage. You cannot block his three-point shot. So it's pretty much unblockable because of his release point. But I feel like Victor, a lot of the times, doesn't know what to do when he's on a three-point line if he's not driving. He doesn't necessarily have a good jab step that he can go to because Victor's tall enough to just raise up and shoot. No one is blocking your shot. And it's something that people like Kevin Durant has mastered. People that have a good pull-up game. Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Kobe Bryant was really good at staring down defenders and shooting at him, shooting right in front of them. So if Victor wants to continue to hang around the three-point line, at least shoot over these defenders because they can't block your shot. And Victor only shoots those threes either when he knows he has enough space and then he shoots, or he's wide open. So for me, yes, it's only his third year in the NBA. He's going to get better, but that's just something that I noticed. I thought I saw a comment here. Let me read this. What a gut check win for New York. I literally held my breath when Brunson got hurt. A tough player. Wemby will go off next game for real. I said New York in 6. Appreciate the comment. This is the coach. Bum Wemby exposed. Stop giving him head. Bro, what the I'm going to keep it respectful because I didn't read the comment fully. Like I read it word for word before I got to the last part. Yo, coach, you got to chill, bro. You're not talking to your little niggas on here. You got to chill. I don't even know who the fuck you is, bro. Like, I don't know who you is. You could take your $5 and shove it up your ass. I don't know who you are, bro. You're not talking to your little bros up here. Watch your mouth with that kind of talk, bro. This ain't Oz or something like that. Watch your mouth with all of that. I don't know what is wrong with you. We talking ball, and here you come with some booty bandit stuff. Like, knock it off, bro. I don't know who you are, coach. Knock it off. Anyway, Braun fans want Wemby to lose, but why? I thought finals lost. I thought finals losses were as good as rain. Yo, man, if y'all know who that dude is that's sending me, if y'all know who's sending me that super chat, y'all gonna be cracking y'all asses off. That's actually our editor sending me these comments. Oh my god, bro. It's so funny. Like he could just drop this comment in the chat. Yo, he be trolling me. He be lightweight trolling me in these comments. Come on, let's have fun. No disrespect. What else? Come on, let's Wemby can't dribble in traffic against the Knicks team. That defense in the driving lanes. Wemby does witchcraft. He said Wemby does witchcraft. Mike says F the Spurs. But let's talk about the Knicks, man. I want to talk to the New Yorkers in the chat. Yo, y'all gotta chill, man. I know we got a lot of people from New York in the chat right now. Y'all gotta chill, bro. I've been watching some of these videos of y'all wilding around Madison Square Garden. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. As much as I love New York City, you would not catch me within a 5-block radius of Madison Square Garden if these Knicks is winning these games, bro. You're not going to catch me out there. I'm sorry. I'm going to watch that game at home. You go down there to the Garden, you're getting mobbed. Y'all got to chill, bro. If the Knicks win the finals, do you know what New York is going to look like? New York City is going to look like Gotham City in Batman Begins. Y'all remember when they let off like the fear gas and people were running through the streets looking like ghouls and goblins? That's exactly what New York is going to look like. It's not even going to be safe. I think I even heard Mamdani talking about signing something that says you can stay up late to watch the game. You got the president going to game 3. It's going to be pandemonium. Pandemonium. Do you know what it is to have the president go to the, not like a former president, because presidents have gone to games before. I think Obama used to go to Wizards games, right? I think Obama used to go to Wizards games. Am I right about that? When he was president, regular season games, right? Regular season games. I could be right. Let me know in the chat, but I think I've seen him go. Was it the Bulls? Oh, I thought he went to a Wizards game. Was I wrong about that? I thought Obama went to a Wizards game. I could be wrong. But anyway, we've seen the okay, it was the Bulls. Okay, then I'm wrong. I thought it was the Wizards. But that's like in a regular season. This dude is going to the NBA Finals in Madison. It's going to be insane. I don't even know how the Secret Service is going to work. How's that even going to work? Because you know the president is just not going to be sitting in a chair by himself. So Dolan and these guys must have given, you know what I think? I think probably Dolan gave the role behind the president all to the Secret Service. I sincerely doubt that the president will be sitting there like it's just a normal, I don't think so. I think the entire role behind him is probably going to be Secret Service. For sure. It has to be. It has to be. I don't think you're just going to, well, I could be wrong, but we'll see. Trump is a New Yorker, so we shall see. Anyway, somebody run up the Donald Trump. Somebody going to run up the Donald Trump. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to read that. Y'all not going to get me. I'm not going to read that. He said New York doesn't even like Trump. Y'all are not going to bring me down that road. I don't even know why I brought it up. He said, why am I blocked? I don't know how you blocked, and I'm reading your comment, man. I don't know. Maybe you got back in. I don't know. He said, what's it? Bulletproof glass in a room of his own. Okay, I was thinking he was going to be, okay, he'll probably be in one of the suites. Okay, he'll probably be in one of the suites. Although if you're going to the finals, you want to be on, well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. That'll be something interesting. Trump and Diddy courtside sharing a glizz, yo. Wemby will lift a trophy at MSG. Story is set. We shall see. Not gonna lie, it's nicer to watch from the suites. Diddy gonna be home for the parade. President ain't sitting courtside. Yeah, I don't think yeah, you're right. He probably not gonna sit courtside. I don't think from a security standpoint he should sit. Yeah, I think you guys are right about that. Diddy needs to show up in New York. Yeah, man, Diddy, bro. Y'all keep mentioning Diddy. Y'all want me to go back to that tape? I'm not gonna bring it up again, man. That tape was diabolical, bro. I don't know what Diddy was doing, but anyway, whatever. Fox didn't show up tonight. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox didn't do anything. Only 7 points. He didn't do anything. He didn't even come to play. He didn't even come to play. So, what are my predictions? So, game 2. I'm predicting the Spurs to win game 2. I think I picked the Spurs to win this series. I think I had them in 7. I think that the Spurs are definitely good enough to win on the road in New York. They're going to have to steal back home court advantage. But what the Knicks have just proven is that they can win on the road as well. So what we could be gearing up for is another Spurs OKC matchup all over again. And if we're going to have like a series where it goes 7, we're going to be in for a treat as basketball fans. You know, if you're a fan of basketball, you got to enjoy this series, man. You know, it's just a fun series. You know, and I'm rooting for. I wouldn't be mad if either team won. You know, growing up in New York, I'm riding with I like the Knicks, and given the fact that I like Wemby, I wouldn't be mad as well. But whoever wins, May the best man win. Spurs can take this to 7 games. We shall see. Knicks going to sweep these dudes. Well, if they sweep them, that'll be very anticlimactic. I hope they don't sweep them. New York can sweep the Spurs. Think about it. We'll see. I don't want to get too excited off of one game, but we'll see. Look at the previous series against the Thunder. Spurs won game 2. They lost game 3. They lost game 4. They won game 5, I think, if that's how it went. Or no, something like that. And then, yeah, so you never know, man. The Spurs lost game 2 at home, and then they stole back home court advantage in game 7. So we never know. Right? We never know. Yeah, but exactly. They won game 6 and game 7. You're correct, yes. Towns not Chet. That's true. Towns is not Chet. You're absolutely right about that. Fox was terrible. Yes, he is. Yes, he was. Rather, Knicks in 4. Trae Young got banished to the Shadow Realm, and Knicks immediately thrived. Yo, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy in New York City, man. De'Aaron Fox needs to be traded. He certainly needs to play better. Hell yeah, I hope the Knicks sweep the Spurs. I don't give a damn about the exciting series. Anyway, man, appreciate you guys for pulling up to the live. He says if LeBron was alive April 14, 1912, he would have continued to brush his hairline as the Titanic was going down. Never let go hairline, never let go. I noticed some people like when I do that LeBron combing his hair stuff. Charles, I turned 20. Any advice for my 20s? Damn, that's a funny ass question. What advice would I give somebody in their 20s? Given the fact that I don't know nothing about you, I would say start saving if you can. Start saving earlier. Make as many mistakes as you want, like in terms of like experimenting with ideas and stuff like that, so you can kind of figure things out. I think the slower you are to experiment, the longer it takes for you to figure out what you're good at, what you could be good at. That's another advice. What did I say? I said save. Take care of your health, and set some goals for yourself. Put strict what do you call it? Strict put goals on yourself that are very hard to achieve, but then celebrate if you celebrate if you can make them happen. So I don't know if your goal is to own a house by 30, 35, whatever it is, put it for 27. Stuff like that. Save your money. And he said wear rubber. Yeah, that too, man. That too. And he said, and whatever you become, do not become a Knicks fan. He said, I appreciate it. Charles secretly goons to Diddy highlights. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be out, man. I think the LeBron fans is coming out. They're already starting with their fruit of the loom talk. You already know what time it is with them. It's about that time. It's dark outside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bounce before LeBron fans start turning this chat into something we don't want to see. Anyway, guys, man, appreciate you guys for being a part of the live. And we're going to catch y'all later, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. He says, that's monsters. Oh.